The Perico Pistol is one Strickler's prized sidearm, and can be stolen by the player during the Cayo Perico heist. The Perico Pistol appears to be based on a German P08 Luger, though it lacks any trigger guard toggle locking mechanism, and is breech-loaded as opposed to being magazine-fed. A similar golden engraved Luger was owned by German politician Franz von Papen. The front sight, barrel and chamber design appear to be styled after the golden gun from the James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun. When obtaining the key from the sleeping guard, the player is also awarded $7,007, another reference to James Bond 007. In-game, the Perico Pistol is an antique handgun that features a rounded ivory grip printed with a shield insignia on a gold circle. The handgun's loading mechanism and barrel is made of gold. The Perico Pistol can be found in one Strickler's private office during the Cayo Perico heist finale. In the film, The Man with the Golden Gun was designed and owned by the fictional Francisco Scaramanga, a wealthy Spanish assassin who owns a private island, sharing similarities with Juan Strickler. Ammonation is a major chain of gun shops in the Grand Theft Auto series. If the Ammonation clerk becomes provoked, whether it be by the player or something else, and cops are dispatched, the clerk and police officers will begin firing at each other, despite the fact the clerk was only using self-defense from a robbery. This is possibly due to the anti-government propaganda inside Ammonation or a programming oversight. Ammonation sells fully automatic weapons, though in real life these are outlawed, if made after May 1986, to sell to normal civilians in the United States due to the Hughes Amendment. Fully automatic weapons in the United States may only be obtained via Class 3 licenses, which are very costly and difficult to obtain. In GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas, there are 2D textures on the walls of Ammonation stores which depict unusable weapons. Some of the weapons on the shelf would be unusual find in an American gun stores as they were manufactured in Europe or the Middle East. In GTA 5, an Ammonation radio commercial mentions Predator drones, becoming the first time a real-life vehicle is mentioned in the GTA series. The Combat MG, also appearing as M249 and Advanced MG, is a light machine gun featured in Grand Theft Auto. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the M249, as the name suggests, is based on the M249E1 model. This rendition of the weapon is considered a heavy weapon. The weapon returns in Grand Theft Auto 5 as the Combat MG. It is now based on the Mark 48 machine gun, a larger caliber derivative of the M249. The model has the Stanag magazine adapter of an M249, a very short barrel, a fictional handguard, and the stock of an M60. Unlike previous iterations of the weapon, the Combat MG lacks a folding bipod and instead features Picatinny rails for a wide variety of attachments. The weapon is now considered a machine gun, and thus, it is able to be used by passengers of certain vehicles with enough room, i.e. helicopter bays, truck beds, while hanging on a side of a vehicle, etc. Like the Micro SMG and the MG, attaching a scope to the weapon will cause the player character to fire it from the shoulder rather than the hip. The rocket launcher and the pistol are the only weapons to appear in every Grand Theft Auto game. Contrary to their depiction in the series, modern rocket launchers cannot be used to commit suicide by firing them at the ground. This occurs due to most rockets being outfitted with a timer fuse, a safety measure that renders the main warhead unable to explode until a rocket has been airborne for a certain period of time. The rocket launcher is modeled after the Russian RPG-7 portable anti-tank grenade launcher. Its front crosshair is more like a standard gun sight. In the enhanced version, the front sight is taken from an M136 at 4. The rocket launcher is the only heavy weapon that can be used while in a vehicle with ample room, for example a helicopter base, albeit only in Grand Theft Auto Online. In reality, rocket launchers such as the RPG and the Law should not be fired from confined spaces or when there is an obstacle to the rear. This is because these rockets are not soft launch capable, meaning they produce a large backblast when launching their projectile. The RPG's price in GTA 5 is the cheapest it has ever been in the series at only $6,500. The coil railgun is an experimental weapon featured in the enhanced version of GTA 5. A railgun is a weapon that fires inert metallic rounds at velocities higher than the speed of sound using an electromagnetic effect. The weapon bears a strong resemblance to the ARC 920 featured in the Halo series. The railgun fires kinetic energy penetrator rounds at very high velocity, supersonic speed. In real life, the rounds travel much faster than regular firearm bullets due to its supersonic velocity, although this cannot be observed in normal gameplay. On impact, the kinetic energy rounds are capable of causing massive damage, which are on par with the Rhino's main cannon. The Rockstar Games Social Club website incorrectly states the railgun is automatic while in-game it is actually single shot. The railgun's power of 1.21 gigawatts is a reference to the Back to the Future film trilogy. Can be bought from Ammonation for $250,000 after minor turbulence. One can be found within the underwater wreckage of the cargo plane from minor turbulence, located north of Stab City.
Subscribe if you want a burrito with fries.
The sniper rifle is a weapon that has been featured in every GTA game since GTA 3. In GTA 5, it is manufactured by Shrewsbury. From GTA 3 to GTA Liberty City Stories, the sniper rifle resembles a Remington Model 700. The rifle is only able to use single rounds per reload, opposed to the real-life Inspiration, which is equipped with 5 or 10 round magazine. The GTA 4 rendition is still modeled after a Remington Model 700, but features a detachable magazine this time.
This rendition uses a 5-round magazine.
In GTA 5, the sniper rifle is based on the Arctic warfare, specifically the AWF.
The weapon has a top and side Picatinny rails. Can be purchased from Ammonation for $5,000 after the mission Nervous Ron.
The weapon can be fitted with a suppressor. From GTA San Andreas up to the latest games, shooting the birds flying in the air causes them to disappear, with the exception of GTA 5 and GTA Online, where shooting a bird will kill it. The minigun is a recurring machine gun in the Grand Theft Auto franchise, based on various US minigun models, appearing as a heavy weapon since its introduction in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The minigun can be purchased at Ammonation after completing the mission The Polito Score for $15,000. You can find the minigun in a room on the top floor of the Fort Zancudo control tower. If picked up, another should spawn after 30 seconds. There will be a soldier sat on a chair in the room that will engage the player upon entering.
Obtaining the minigun is extremely risky due to the large presence of soldiers and rhino tanks, unless invincibility cheat is in use.
Originally in GTA 5, the barrels would have 2 barrel clamps.
The current version only has 1 thick clamp.
Most pre-release materials, as well as the HUD icons, depict the original version of the minigun. As of the further adventures in Finance and Felony update, a rare golden minigun inside a weapons and ammo crate can be purchased through the SecuroServe network for $23,000.
It is apparently made of 24 karat gold and cannot be used as a conventional weapon.
The Widowmaker is a weapon featured in Grand Theft Auto Online as part of the Arena War update, released on January 8, 2019, during the Unholy Hellbringer and Widowmaker Week event.
The Widowmaker is a plasma machine gun with 4 barrels on it.
The main body features the main grips typical of a portable Gatling gun, and the ammo is located on the rear end, connected by a pair of wires. There appear to be 7 alien head symbols on the side, likely representing kill counts. True to what the descriptions and appearance suggests, it is based on the same weapon from Republican Space Rangers, used by the commander.
Can be purchased from Ammonation for
$499,000. Statistic-wise, the Widowmaker performs identically to the minigun, even using the same ammunition, being a great weapon against helicopters, planes, motor vehicles, and multiple enemies. It is still just as cumbersome to use and slows down the player. A prop version of this weapon appears wielded by an NPC cosplaying commander in front of the Oriental Theater in both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online.